What's up, everybody? I want to show you something I've been working on here for the last 2 weeks just to show a comparison, and I thought it was going to turn out a lot better. Let me jump into it. Well, today I am just prepping this whole thing to seed again. The damage from the animals over the winter time was pretty significant. So I'm going to be doing a couple of things here. First, cleaning up all of this. Another large area that, I mean, it really did a lot of damage. So we can see how much bare dirt is here. And then I'm just going to do a couple of steps to seed this back in, you know, with zero special tools and guaranteed success. So let's just jump right into it. So I feel like showing you the results first and then everything that went into it second. This area right here was damaged by voles. You'll see that as we go through the video. This was seeded, and nothing has really happened over the course of 2 weeks. I'll show you the product here in a second. Nothing great to report. Now, you can see that I've got all sorts of things happening out here right now, so a lot more to come. Now, this area over here was seeded about 4 days later, and you'll see what this looked like before and what it looks like now. 2 different products were used, one here, one there. Nothing in other places to give a little bit of a control, and lackluster. All right, well, now that that's cleaned up, we gotta go get some seed. So let's take a trip.
Ready, dog?
Let's do this. Whoa, you almost fell down. With all their good stuff. I really only went in there to grab this grass seed. That was really it. This is all just perennial ryegrass because I want this to grow really quickly, and the bluegrass is just going to take it right over. But then I ended up with all this other stuff too. So, alrighty-roo. Well, back from that fun, expensive trip. So here's what we're gonna do. Now, I bought this rapid grass. We're gonna put this out here just to test and see how quickly it really responds. Now, this is mostly ryegrass, okay? Mostly perennial rye, some fescue, some bluegrass, you know, just a mix that way. All my settings are here. I've got a little whiz spreader. They've got that on here as well. So we're gonna just basically follow this dead on the way that they say to do it. Now, prep, right? You saw how I raked all this thing out already. That's done. The ground is prepared. The only things that I'm going to do different here that would maybe not necessarily set this apart from common sense stuff, but I'm actually going to take some grass clippings. Some of the stuff I cleaned up, I was stockpiling back here. I'm going to take that and just sort of shake it right back over the top of this so it covers it up. Before I do that, however, I'm going to be using this blank nondescript hose-in sprayer with some material that I'll get into with you here in a second. And all of this is going to do is just assure that I get a really good stand of grass really quick. That's it. So here's the look of it. Blue, it's got the fertilizer mixed into it here.
Normally I wouldn't do anything like this because obviously I own a fertilizer company, but I just really want to see what this stuff does because, let's face it, it's a very simple option to run down to Ace or Home Depot or whatever and grab something, and we might as well just see how it does. And that way you at least have a good idea. I mean, what difference does it make, right? If we can make things easy, then let's make things easy. So I'm just going to go spread this out over there real quick, and then we'll do step 2. I'm just giving it a little bit of water first, and then I'm going to actually put the material out. If you want to look and verify, I just have it set to water right now. All right, I'm just going to put it back on water and go over the top. So here we go, just to water. See that? Not on. That's all that's going to happen out here today. That's done. It's been 4 days since I put down the easy seed. Nothing to report at all, so don't get too excited. I've been hand watering that daily, and it's, I guess, just doing what it's supposed to. My turfmend came today, so I'm starting it out a little bit behind, which is fine. Like I said, I don't really need this to be a comparison video, but as we go through the year, you'll see how this fills in, and you can get a good idea about how it works. I'm gonna pop that open, throw it in the drop spreader, and just spread out this whole area. So, oh man. Okay, that's done. All it's going to take is water now. That is a combination of perennial ryegrass plus Kentucky bluegrass, and that's all going to fill in here pretty quick. I'm hoping to get a little bit of rain coming up, which is going to help. Not turning on sprinklers yet. Doing some additions and repair work over there, but it's not time to do it yet. Anyway, that's day 4 since easy seed. Nothing to report yet. I'm thinking sometime around day 7. So wrapping this up, my point in this video was not to actually show a superior product at all. I intended to use this to show how quickly you could fill in the turf and what would happen naturally in the springtime. And I picked this because it had a ton of ryegrass, and I wanted to get that down to have it come up really quick, right? Well, that didn't happen. And now I'm going to put this into some pots and see how well it grows and see if there was just a problem with the bag. So I'm not just completely crapping all over that rapid grass because it's not rapid, it didn't do anything. Now with the turfmend, and this was the turfmend blue mix, the rye came up first like it's supposed to, and it's come in really, really, really well, okay? The prep and the area was done identically, and it's been cold and it's been fairly dry. I've been hand watering this, but still the difference here in 10 days versus that behind me in 2 weeks is ridiculous. So I don't like to just dump on product, but I'm gonna do some further testing with that, and I'm just gonna say right now, it really wasn't that great. So if you wanna see some other successes I've had in spring seeding, you can check this out right here. So for right now, maybe just wait on this rapid grass before you spend your money on it, and let me do a little bit more work and see if it's actually worth anything. That's more like it.